Hey guys, Sadiq here. So this is another of my videos in my series of vlogs, just tracking my journey in life coaching, what I'm learning, my key insights, and hopefully it's something that you guys can benefit from as well. Today what I'd like to speak about is a big issue, which is time. One of the main things that comes across to me in a lot of my coaching sessions is people wanting to achieve lots of things, but saying that time is a problem that they have, and I'll be honest, it's something that I often struggle with as well myself. Now, there's a verse in the Quran which I find is really profound, which talks about time by time itself and man being in a state of loss, and I think that's so powerful because time is something that's so elusive and something that we're always chasing, and it's something that everybody seems to be short of. Now, one of my main principles in life is learn from the past, live in the present, and prepare for the future. And I do feel that a lot of people, myself included, do spend a lot of time thinking about the past and what may or may not happen in the future, but don't devote enough time to actually creating that future that they want by living life in the present and creating it that way. And I think that's something that's really powerful. For me personally, I've always believed that variety is the spice of life, and I always try to engage in lots of different activities, and that way you feel fresh as well. And to be honest, doing the same thing for an extended period of time, your mind tends to wander, and I think it's really good to have variety in your life and apportion your time that way. Now, as a lawyer, one thing I've really benefited from is time recording. Now, some people do find it slightly onerous to have to record all of the time that you've spent at work, but I think it's a very beneficial exercise because it really does make you accountable for your time and makes you aware of how you're using your time, and it does make you a lot more productive. Now, there's a phrase as well, time is money, and that's true in some situations, but I think time itself has a real value, and I think it's really important to be conscious how you're spending your time and to make sure that it's being used in things that are going to benefit you and things that you want to achieve, rather than you ending up just drifting and realizing, oh look, the whole day's gone, I haven't achieved anything. Now, so following on from that, one thing that I did was just map out just the way that I would do for my work, map out all of my time outside of work as well, in terms of what I was doing and how long I was spending it, and ideally how I'd like to also spend my time in advance. And one thing I found is that out of the 168 hours that we have in the week, if you spend, say, up to 8 hours sleeping and you work sort of 8 hours a day, that's pretty much 100 out of the 168 hours in the week gone. So a lot of people say, look, I need to get more sleep, or need to spend that extra hour at work. But in my view, if you're doing that, then you could probably spend that extra time doing other things. But that still allows you 50 hours or more to do other things, and that's actually quite a lot of time throughout the week. And even if you spend an hour a day doing something, that results in 7 hours in the week, which is actually quite a lot. So you can spend that on other things that you want to do. The most common things tend to be sort of meeting friends and family, keeping fit, learning a language, perhaps doing charity work, or prayer and meditation. Anything that you really want to do, even if you allocate a small amount of time to it regularly, it does make a difference. And over the years, it can actually add up, and you look back and realize, oh, actually, I achieved quite a lot. Now, for me, there's generally 4 areas in which we spend our time. There's the physical activities, there's the psychological or intellectual, there's the more spiritual, meditative, and then there's the social aspect of it. And I think it's really important to apportion your time between those things, just to make sure that you're a healthy, balanced individual. For me, the analogy that I use is a bit like having 4 separate piggy banks, and you just apportion, just like you would your money, portion your time between them, just to make sure that each of those areas in your life is catered for. And one thing I think I've really learnt from this is that although every once in a while we do get these great ideas, and that sort of propels us forward to do something, generally speaking, it's our weekly routines that define us, week after week, year after year. And that's why I think it's really important to understand what you want to do, apportion time to it, and make sure you spend some time in it during every week. Doing that, and then hopefully you can work your way towards the goals and things that you want to achieve. So guys, I hope you found that helpful. I will be preparing more vlogs. If you did like that, then please do give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my videos, please just subscribe to my channel as well. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.